This is the most important part of the job, drilling the hole in the bottom to drain the oil. Welcome back to the Copper Inside series. Today we're opening up the most mysterious of all scrap, and that's the AC compressor. Some people say it's not worth it. Some people swear by it. I do it because my scrapyard doesn't have a category for these, so they're tin shred. So it's worthwhile for me to open these up, and I'm going to show you exactly how and exactly what you're going to get out of it. What I've done so far is drilled a hole. We're draining the mineral oil out, which I'll give you a secret. I use it for cutting oil. It has very good cooling properties, makes a perfect cutting oil. So once this drains, we're going to get at it. This is one of the old R12 units, and it doesn't have a welded seam in the middle. What it is a dome pressed top, and then they add a little bit of welding there. So for these, what I do is I cut about 2 inches down, and then if I have to, I will make a relief cut down the side until I get to the copper windings. If it doesn't release, then I'm forced to make a third cut. This one I will have to make a relief cut, but as you can see, I got it right at the exact perfect location. So 1.5 to 2 inches, you're good to go. So I'm trying to force this one open to avoid having to make that third cut. Don't tell Snap-on. Okay, let's see if that's helped. Seen it moving. Yeah, we're going to get her. I think we're going to get this one. We're going to have to make that third cut, which is unfortunate. So this has never happened to me before. I actually had to do a fourth cut from top to bottom to split it into two. Never has that happened before. She's a stubborn one. There you are. There's some heavy stuff in there. Burn marks all the way through this piston. That's the reason why she failed. So we'll get this cleaned up and get the copper out. Crown is cut off. We turn it around. Oh, there's a little bit in there. I'm not throwing it on the floor. I've got a box underneath. I'm just going to take a knife, cut these strings. It'll make things easier, trust me. And this copper should come out really easy because it's been soaking in oil all its life. Hasn't had a chance to dry up. There, beautiful. Now I'm just going to find a place for my screwdriver to fit and pull up. And I'm just going to keep on going around until I convince this it needs to come up. Okay, now I can use a bigger screwdriver. So I've got some room. Just keep on going around until it comes out like that. As you get them out, the easier it is. It's getting that initial one to release. Just going to turn this around now to get more leverage. Now that it's all loose, this one's going to be easier just to pull out strands at a time. My hands are slippery. Clean that plastic off as I go along. She was a difficult one. And we're almost done now. Voila! One empty stator and we'll be back with the weigh-in. So guys, exciting. We got a full coffee can. I had to jam it in there of copper. What we're gonna do, turn on the scale. Scale's turned on. It's at 0. This container weighs 4 ounces. Yeah, right here on the label. Right here it says 4 ounces. We have 2 pounds, 8.6 ounces of copper. Now we'll just put the steel on here, just so you guys have an idea of what the ROI is, or whatever you call that. So here we go, 15 pounds of steel. So that's not bad. Next week's video, I'm going to experiment with a bunch of different ways to get the copper out of this aluminum copper rod. If you guys have been watching this far, you're awesome. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss this. This is going to be interesting. Like, share, and that was some nice junk.